Peter Zeihan, The Accidental Superpower, The Next Generation of American Preeminence and the Coming Global Disorder. Immerse yourself in The Accidental Superpower, as the author, Peter Zeihan, sheds light on how geographical and geopolitical factors have shaped the rise and fall of empires throughout history. Discover how ancient Egypt built a powerful empire and delve into the unique forces that have catapulted the United States to global dominance. Learn about the implications of the changing world on demographics, economies, and international relations, with a particular focus on Europe and Asia. This book summary takes you on an insightful journey that highlights the major themes and topics, all simplified to ensure your understanding.
Geographic advantage in ancient empires. The ancient Egyptians thrived with a surplus of water and strategic land while enhancing their cultural and military power. A nation's favorable location also plays a crucial role in its emergence as a powerful empire. The geographical factor, as well as the geopolitical status, is an essential arsenal for acquiring and sustaining power in ancient empires like Rome, Ottoman, and Egypt. The book explains how these factors contributed to the development of powerful empires, and how they influence modern-day nations like the United States. How geography favored America. The United States dominated the world's economy, politics, and military with intricate geographical factors that aided its growth and stability. For centuries, the nation was protected from the turmoil of foreign powers, while its network of waterways enabled swift trade. The country's fertile land and abundant crops strengthened its wealth while reinforcing its trading arsenal. A secure economy also facilitated stronger military forces, increasing its influence across the political spectrum. The United States' early protection against outside threats, such as purchasing Alaska and annexing Hawaii, further secured its global status. After World War II, the creation of NATO provided additional protection for American troops to launch into Europe from points such as the Faroes and Cyprus. Today, no other nation has the industry, manpower, or naval power to conquer the United States, making it one of the most secure and comfortable countries geopolitically. The impact of the Bretton Woods Agreement. In the aftermath of World War II, the United States proposed the Bretton Woods Agreement, which established a global network of free trade and a shared monetary system. This led to American control in managing international trade and fostering growth in new allies. Moreover, it granted the U.S. Navy safe travel on trade routes worldwide, expanding the country's global influence. Many countries redesigned their entire economic system around it, relying on American supremacy to keep import-export routes open, ultimately keeping their economies stable. However, the U.S. is reconsidering upholding the agreement, and as it turns away from global trade and is less interested in protecting other nations' trade routes, the U.S. may lose its status as a superpower and act independently from other countries again. Demographic shift and economic challenges. With extended life expectancy and declining fertility rates in modern nations, the proportion of older citizens is growing sharply, putting a significant burden on governments to support unprecedented numbers of elderly individuals. As the baby boomer generation phases out of the workforce, there are fewer people to serve in the labor force and contribute to the nation's wealth, resulting in shrinkage of the consumer market growth, chronic economic slowdowns, and reduced exports and living standards. Technology development will also slow down due to a shortage of capital and resources to conduct research. The world stands on the brink of a new era of unprecedented change and disorder. Europe in turmoil. The world is changing, and Europe is not exempt from these changes. Globalization, demographic shifts, and climate change are disrupting countries' productivities, and the European Union faces economic crises and internal clashes. Germany is becoming a powerful player again after relying on exports, but the United States abandoning the Bretton Woods Agreement could have consequences. France and Germany have a long history of rivalry, and if the EU collapses, their old feud could re-emerge. U.S. resilience in the face of global instability. Despite potential global challenges, including war in Europe, the U.S. is expected to remain strong due to its low dependence on external resources, favorable demographics, and advantageous location. Immigration and the growth of internal markets further strengthen its stability. If the Bretton Woods system collapses, the U.S. can maintain trade protection through its navy and will have new opportunities for alliances and increased global influence, particularly in Southeast Asia. Even if Iran gains control of neighboring oil supplies, it could still become a valuable U.S. ally rather than a military threat. The future of travel. The ease of travel that Westerners enjoy today will disappear without trade agreements and the EU. Migration will become difficult, dangerous, and expensive. The increase in travel restrictions will force outsiders to apply for expensive visas and residency permits. Naval safety will become costly to maintain, which will increase individual travel costs. Only a small number of elites will be able to move abroad, and fewer desirable relocation destinations will be available. Pakistan will see an upsurge in terrorism once the United States withdraws its power and support. The withdrawal will weaken the Pakistani state, making it harder to control militant groups like Al-Qaeda.
In his riveting analysis, The Accidental Superpower, Peter Zeihan emphasizes the crucial role of geography and geopolitics in the rise of empires, such as ancient Egypt and the United States. The book also elucidates the potentially catastrophic consequences of an aging global population, the disintegration of the European Union, and the end of the Bretton Woods Agreement. Despite these challenges, the United States is predicted to maintain its stronghold. As our world transitions to a new era of potential disorder, this summary provides a clear understanding of the significant points and their relevance to the broader landscape of the book.